Maverick. Sit. Sit. Stay. Maverick. Shake. Oh! You knew it was coming. Good shake. Here. Sorry, that was his third time doing it, so I wanted to try to show you guys, but I taught Maverick how to shake. I'm so excited. What a good boy. You're so smart. Yes. He can now sit, he can stay, and he can shake. We're going to work on shake for a while, and then we're going to learn the difference between sit and lay down, I think. Good boy. Such a good baby. Yes, you are. We've been working on that for days, huh? Oh, an update. We're on, what are we on, Maverick? Day 4. Day 4 of accident free. Yeah. See, I've been doing a good job, you guys. I'm such a good boy. Everybody heard you being mouthy yesterday. Yes, they did. Yeah. You're looking for more crumbles from your treat, aren't you? I hope you saw that. I hope I got it on camera while I was trying to hold his treat and stuff. But alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Guys, this is the creepy thing that I was talking about. I mean, this one isn't mine, but we're at Goodwill. And this is the thing I was talking about in my scary true story when I said I was asleep one night as a kid. Can you hear that? And it was making that noise on its own. It was this exact type, the rainbow and everything. I'm definitely not gonna buy it, but I just wanted to show you that's what I was talking about. And it was like, I mean, I remember everything about this. It's even got the, actually mine was a plastic yellow cord, so somebody put a different cord on it because mine was like new when I was a kid, but that's it right there. Fun times, good memories. Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? It's day number 9 of Vlogmas, which makes it December 9th, which makes it Friday, December 9th, I believe. Pretty sure. I'm freezing. I am freezing today. So cold in my little corner pocket of Michigan. I don't know if it is cold or warm where you are, or if you're just right. Hopefully you're just right. That's always the best, right? Like for me, just right is brisk, cool hoodie weather. I don't know what your perfect temperature is. I know a lot of people like it warmer than that, but anyway. My hat, you ask? That is my pattern. I have a tutorial for that, which is called Santa's Favorite Hat. It is in my tutorial playlist along with the new tutorial that I just put out that I'm so happy that you guys liked, which is my Christmas decoration. The faux paper chain decoration that I just put out also. Little plug for me. But yeah, moving on. I'm not very good at the plug thing yet, but I'll get better, don't worry. I'll get more smooth. Anyway, so what have you guys been up to today? So remember, today's really my 8th, my Thursday, right? Which is my day off. And I got some errands done today. I did like a bank run, which is this funny story bank run. I am starting to I don't know if I've ever told you guys this before, but I'm starting to turn in pennies. And by that I mean, well, literally what it means. But so when I was married, which I've been with David, going on 7 years now. And I was divorced for at least 2 years before I got with David. And then I was obviously happily married at some point before that. And when I was happily married, my now ex-husband and I, we had decided, we'd heard this, it was a radio, like a fundraiser,
And they did fundraising by collecting pennies. And their goal was to collect 1 million pennies. And they every year like far surpassed it. And so we'd be like, well, what's 1 million pennies? 1 million pennies, as it turns out, is $10,000. So we were like, we can do that. If they can far surpass it, we could do that. Like within, you know, maybe not like within the like week that they gave themselves or whatever, but I mean, we could do it. Turns out it's much harder than you think, because like my friends and family and like people would give me their pennies, and it's hard, and it takes up a lot of real estate, mind you. It's heavy, especially when you get divorced and move houses twice. And and I finally just decided like it's ridiculous to keep doing that. It's ridiculous to keep doing that. Like it was funny at first, and then I just kind of kept doing it out of habit. And I'm nowhere near 1 million pennies still. So I started turning them in. It was really funny. Like, it was a funny story because I went to my bank and I was like, so how many rolls, like how many pennies, if they're rolled, can I turn in at a time? And so I know you're going to think that's crazy. And they're like, as many as you want. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, how many do you have? And I was like, well, and I told them. And they were like, what? And then I told them the story why, and we all had a laugh, and I'm sure they thought I was crazy. You guys can think I'm crazy. It's okay. I am crazy. Like, it was a funny idea. It started off as just a funny idea that we were going to do, and then we actually did it, and now I've come to my senses. But, like, I mean, for savings, like, okay, now I have a little bit of, extra money, but not that much. Not worth the amount of space and effort carrying by any means. So she told me how much I could bring each week because I don't have space for the pennies. It's a small bank. And so I'm bringing them each week. And I took that to the bank today. And then I went to Meijer to drop off some. They have plastic recycling there, which I know you guys have told me, and I hate hearing it, but I understand that, especially like in the US, a lot of our recycling just goes in the dump anyway, but I can't magically recycle it the way I'd like to then, aside from taking it to the recyclers. So at Meijer, they have a place to recycle plastics. So we have like from David's Pops and from my Diet Pepsis and stuff, the rings, like the ones they always tell you to, cut up and stuff for sea turtles. I take those in and recycle them there. So I took them there. I took a trip to the yarn aisle. I'm sure if any of you guys saw the short that I posted earlier, you know that I have a video coming out tonight or tomorrow showing you all the new yarn that is at Meijer. It's one type, but it's every color ever that they put out in that type of yarn. It's very exciting too. To me, I was very excited about it. But yeah, I'll tell you all about that later anyway, in that video. Hung out with Damon a little bit today. We went to Goodwill. You saw the little tiny clip of my creepy story flashback already, I'm sure. And then I hung with the pups. You saw the clip of, I taught Maverick how to shake. I didn't rewatch it yet. I hope that it did show, because I was normally I'm not like holding the camera, I'm just reaching for his paw and holding the treat, and but Winston I had taught, and he knew the difference between shake and high five. So like, that's what I'm going to try to do with Maverick. And I didn't expect him to catch on this soon. And he's catching on. So, I mean, there'll be times I'm sure where he forgets, and it's not like he's been doing it for months at a time. And I can with confidence say, oh, he knows it. He does it every time. But so far today, he has done it every time. I'm so proud of my little man. So good job, Maverick. Yeah, but that's what I've been up to today. And then I got a little bit of crocheting done, and I got a little bit of ends sewing in done. And I'm going to show you what I got done on my ends sewing in. I did not add, I don't think I've added anything since you've seen it. I guess you could tell me. But this is the ripple blanket that I have been working on out of all my scraps. And it likes to flop down, of course, because it's ripples. But here is what I've got so far. I got all the ends sewn in. There it is. It's not horribly wide, but it's a decent width. It does cover me, and it's good. So it's folded up, or it's bunched up a little bit on my arm, so it is a pretty okay width here. And yeah, working on the chest of drawers, the little 3 set of plastic drawers that I have all my scraps and my cotton in. I was trying to get rid of it pretty quickly, but now I'm really trying to get rid of it pretty quickly because I'm going to give those to Damon. He has a use for them. So now I really have to empty them out. So I'm just like making up scrap stuff as I can, which all of my crocheting progress has definitely slowed with the pups and keeping an eye on them. And Otis doesn't really know how to play. I don't know if I've mentioned or how detailed I've been about that. We don't think he's had like the greatest life experience before we got him. So it's a big deal teaching him how to play well. And we don't want the puppy to learn bad habits with Otis and his bad habits. So we're trying to basically break him of them before the puppy can learn them and play badly also. So it's a big chore. Like it's a constant watch. It's not even like yes, constant watch to watch like the puppy with potty training. Like I get that and everything, but it's like a constant watching, you know, like separate, like you think you've separated them, you go to like even like sit down and watch something and you're right back up with them again. Like if they're hyper or something, like it's constant. Many times it doesn't settle down until the puppy is like wanting to jump up and snuggle in my arms because Otis is just so like, I really believe he thinks he's playing. He's not being mean, but he just hasn't had that experience, I don't think. And I don't think he's been taught kindness, to be fully honest. So I think his brand of kindness is really like crazy. You know what I mean? Because he's not mean. I'm not afraid of him. I don't think the puppy's afraid of him. I think the puppy just gets annoyed by him. But we're trying to just adapt them, and it's a process, you know. So all of my crocheting has been greatly slowed down. So yeah, anytime I get to work on it, so I'm going to end up, actually, speaking of my whole penny story, the last one of the jars that I just emptied out to take to the bank, they were all in rolls, but I took all them in. I think I'm going to try to empty out the drawer that has all the actual small balls of scraps, put them in that. So that'll be the hardest one to get rid of, because it's all the actual balls of scraps. The bottom drawer has like cones of cotton and things like that. And the upper drawer has more like cakes of scraps. So that way Damon can get his drawer set faster, and it can get out of the house faster. So win-win. And then I can reuse that canister, and when I'm done with that, get rid of that too. But that was my blanket anyway, and I'm using my stitch marker from Samantha, the coffin. I have not used the best friend one because I want to use it on everything. So I'm like, this isn't the perfect project for it. This isn't the perfect project for it. I'm so stoked about the best friend stitch marker that I can't settle on which thing to use it on, because I want to use it on everything. It'd be better if I was work on one project at a time kind of person, right? But I'm not, so. Anyway, so that's what I got. Also, before I forget, for everybody inquiring about the movie marquee challenge, which I have not done the video for that this week either, because I haven't got much work done on it yet, and I think I am switching it up to something different anyway. That is going to continue. I had a brain fart for a second. That is going to continue next year. There'll be changes, but nothing as far as the actual challenge is changing. You guys will be good. It will continue on. Those of you that wanted it, yay, happy day, happy dance. We'll be making a video talking about that. I will be, and everything anyway. And you'll learn all about it in the upcoming weeks. But just wanted to mention that it will be continuing, and I'm very excited about that. So moving on, because this is fairly long-winded, it seems like already, right? I have no change on my yarn advent calendar. So I have my candle advent calendar to open from Aldi. And a couple of you said the same, like not the same thing. I didn't know before I read the first comment. But after I read the first comment, I looked it up, and then a few more comments rolled in that the candle yesterday that was called Old Fashioned was probably named after a drink, like an adult beverage type drink. And a lot of the ingredients in it matched up with the notes that I actually smelled. So my smeller worked for it. How about that? And if I didn't mention it before this, I would also like to add that my smeller on the eggnog wasn't that broken, because Damon can smell things just fine as, you know, most people. And he said the eggnog was, and he likes eggnog, mind you. He said the eggnog was atrocious. He said it didn't smell like eggnog, and he said it smelled awful. So he agreed that it did not smell right. I don't remember if I asked him specifically if it smelled like sage. But it does not smell like eggnog, and no, there's no nutmeggy smell to that at all to me. It's not. Like, I offered him the candle, and he was like, no, I pass, nah. And he doesn't pass up a candle, no. So I'm just saying, nope. So anyway, let's find I was vindicated, I'm just saying. Let's find day 9. Day 9. So I see a pretty green already. Okay, so here's the way it is decorated. It's part of the house. That's a window ledge, I believe. And the top of a garland from the window below it. And then there is this beautiful color. Beautiful green, piney looking color. It's kind of a woodsy smell, I think. Remember, I'm going to disclaimer again. My nose is kind of broken, though. My scent is kind of broken. It's like, you know when woodsy scents are a little bit soapy scenty? It's kind of like that. And the more I smell it, like, the more it smells soapy. So I'm just going to pull it out and see. Okay, eucalyptus. It's just like straight up eucalyptus. And actually, it does smell like eucalyptus now that I know what it is. That's happened a few different times. Like, things have smelled one way, and then I know what it is, and then I'm like, yep, that is what I'm smelling, you know? I think that happens a lot, though. Like, I don't think that's just me being weird. But it is kind of sweet at the same time. Like, now that I know what it is. It's like a sweet eucalyptus, which I don't hate. Yeah, I like this. There was another one that we got. Was it pine and eucalyptus or something? It was really good, and I really, really enjoyed it. I think it was like day 3, and I really liked that one. Yeah, I really, really do like this one. Let me put the drawer back. I will be burning this one. I like it a lot. So I'm really loving this Aldi candle calendar. I'm so happy I got it. Okay, and then the other thing that I have to share with you is the gift exchanges that I have been doing with Bella from Bella's Crochet Gifts and Samantha from Amethyst Craftworks. We have exchanged 12 gifts for the 12 days of Christmas. Originally, I was going to do them just leading up to Christmas, which is what Samantha is doing. And Bella she opened up quite a few of mine before she got Neva's exchange. Now she's opening up Neva's, and then she'll be opening up both of them leading up to Christmas. But since I didn't get my yarn advent calendar, I have just been switching off. So like day one, like December 1st, I opened up day one of Bella's, and then December 2nd, I opened up day one of Samantha's, and then December 3rd, I opened up day two of Bella's, and then December 4th, I opened up day two of Samantha's. You get it, right? You get it. So we are on day 5 of Bella's right here, which I love. I love her gift wrap. It's so pretty. These bags are so pretty. And of course, she's got the no peek top right here of gift wrapping. But here is Bella's gift. And thank you in advance, Bella. It is squishy feeling, just gonna say. So let us see what is in here. Oh yes, it is squishy. Ooh, ooh, what is that? It's pretty, that's what it is, but I don't know what it is. Oh, I ripped it again. I ripped the last bag, I think, too. I mean, not that I don't keep them or anything, but... Ooh. These are pretty. I'm gonna bet that these Millens? Because there's no label. Are they Millens, or did they just not get labeled? They're super soft. There's a bit of a halo to them. They kind of remind me of, and I don't know what color they would be in this, but they kind of remind me of, oh, they're so soft. Oh, what is it? Premier Yarn. Oh, what is it? I have it in the colorway Grand Canyon. Why can I not think of the coffee house? Coffee yarn? Coffee house. Is that the name of the yarn type, or was that another colorway? I'm pretty sure there's wool in this, but coming from Bella, like if this was from her collection, there wouldn't be because she's allergic to wool. But if it's just something she got that she couldn't use and she knew I would like, there could be wool in it, because I have no issue with wool. Unless you're one certain yarn from Michael's past. I feel like this is, I don't know, I feel like there's wool in it, and I feel like it is that yarn that I'm trying to think of. It is a Premier yarn if it's the one I'm thinking of. Help me out, Bella. What is it? What is it? It's pretty. I mean, aside from the fact that it's gorgeous, it's this pretty gray and like this corally color that's mixed in, that's marled in with the gray. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty, you guys? And I got 2 of them. Thank you so much, Bella. I love them. They're so pretty. Those are nice and warm. Oh, and there is a little tiny bit of, like kind of running through the middle. There's a little tiny black bit, which is another reason why I thought it was this yarn I'm trying to think of from Premier, because those have also got a little tiny bit of black going through them. Why can I not think of that yarn? I want to say it's Coffee House, but I might be totally wrong. If it's not, that's a color name of that brand. I don't know what's wrong with me, you guys. Don't know. But anyway, that is today. Tomorrow I will be opening up one of Samantha's gifts. And if you would like to see what I am getting for these ladies, make sure to go to their channels and check them out. Go to their channels and check them out anyway. You will love them, I promise. And excuse me, on that note, I'm gonna go like warm up and take a shower and then snuggle with some warm puppies and try to catch up. I'm so far behind on Vlogmas videos of like everybody. I caught up on a couple tonight, but otherwise I'm so far behind on that. I'm so far behind on all my comments. I'm so far behind on everything. So I will talk to you guys later. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.